Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about the top 10 creepiest things found under the water. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. There are a lot of things we don't know about in this world. And even things we do know about aren't necessarily entirely understood because water covers so much of our world. It's one of the most intriguing locations on the planet. We can only dive so deep, which means we're constantly discovering new stuff beneath the surface as we try to map everything out. What we have done is compiled a list of some of the most amazing objects that have ever been discovered underwater, followed by a look at what's washed up on the beach. Rather than diving down to locate the stuff, the tides must bring it to us, bringing it to the surface for all to see. Number 10. Washed ashore, ice boulders. Snowballs are commonly thought to form solely when a human touches snow, but this isn't the case. A beach in Siberia was once covered in snowballs due to a rare natural phenomenon caused by the action of the tide, wind, and other variables. To think, the natural world would be able to construct a snowman in the same way that humans do whenever the lovely white stuff falls unexpectedly. Number 9. Apollo 11 engines. The engines from the Saturn V rocket that sent Neil Armstrong and his crew into the space on the Apollo 11 mission have been discovered 14,000 feet beneath the surface of the water off the coast of Florida. It's critical that we keep this in mind at all times, as it's too easy for the humans to forget about the trash they leave behind. We are delighted someone was able to locate the engines that separated from this well-known rocket. Number 8. The Lost Village in Portugal. The small community of Vilarino das Furnas in Portugal once had around 300 people, but it was forced to relocate in 1967 owing to the construction of a dam. Parts of the doors and windows can still be seen when the water levels drop in the summer. Number 7. Ship Graveyard. Of course, another graveyard will be added to the list, but this time it will be for ships. With more than 300 washed-up vessels underwater and on the land. The Bay of Nudipo in Mauritania is renowned as one of the world's largest ship graveyards. If you believe in ghosts, we shudder to think how many might be lurking here. Number 6. Abandoned Prison. It's bad enough to hear the words abandoned jail, but it's far terrible when it's submerged. The Soviet Union built Rumo Prison in Estonia in 1940s on the rim of a limestone quarry, where detainees were forced to work. Because no one was able to keep track of the natural groundwater, it crept into the former quarry and overflowed. Nowadays, it's a popular diving spot. The question is, do you believe you're daring enough to go? Number 5. The Gulf of Mexico Cursed Shipwreck. The digits 2109 were tacked on the side of the ship's rudder on a 200-year-old shipwreck discovered in the Gulf of Mexico. It's still unclear why it's there, where it came from, who was on it, or where they came from. Number 4. Unexplained skeletons on the Rukund Lake. There are various ideas as to why there are so many inexplicable bones near India's Rukund Lake, but one thing is certain. We won't be going there anytime soon. The lake is mostly frozen throughout the year. However, depending on the weather and season, the snow will melt and reveal the bones. Around 600 to 800 human skeletons have been discovered, with the one idea claiming they belong to an Indian monarch, his wife, and their entourage who died in a blizzard. Number 3. Underwater Graveyard. Yes, you read that right, an underwater cemetery. It doesn't get any creepier than this. The Neptune Memorial Reef, the world's only underwater graveyard, is located just off the coast of Florida and features magnificent cement columns and lion statues. You can truly sleep with the fishes here, and your ashes will be scattered on an area that your relatives can visit by boat, scuba diving, or snorkeling. Number 2. The Underwater World of Molinier Bay. The Grenada Underwater Sculpture Park is located just off the Grenada's west coast, and while it's a fascinating sight, it's also a little unsettling. Sculptures such as the Vicissitudes, which portrays 26 Grenadian youngsters in a circle holding hands, are on exhibit during a tour to this unsettling underwater realm. Another famous sculpture is The Lost Correspondent, also known as the Newspaper Guy by others, Although these old statues covered by barnacles aren't meant to be spooky, there is something wrong about them. Number 1. Mysterious giant ball. We're gonna start with a frightening mystery huge eyeball that washed up on a Florida beach. For a time, it was a major mystery, but experts discovered that it belonged to a swordfish, but that wasn't to a marine monster. The eye was enormous, said to be the size of a softball. Can you picture stumbling upon anything like that on the beach? Swordfish are caught in the Florida Straits of South Florida at the time of the year, and it was apparently removed by a fisherman. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.